Hello, I'm Nancy Southerland, your instructor for Marketing 3200. This is Chapter 12, Developing New Products. Good evening. Students, these questions are the learning objectives guiding Chapter 12. I will explore the learning objectives in more detail in the following slides. A new product can be anything from a slight redesign to new-to-the-world offering. New-to-the-world products generally result from scientific and technological innovation. What is an example of a slightly redesigned product? Pulp-free orange juice and no-pulp orange juice in different cardboard cartons is an example. What about a new-to-the-world product? The Internet, personal computers, and even antibiotics are examples. Think of a new product that interested you as a consumer, students. Did this new product alter your opinion of the firm that offered it? What are the reasons firms innovate, students? Changing customer needs, market saturation, managing risk through diversity, and fashion cycles are all the reasons that firms innovate. Let us consider the introduction of new products. Example, the iPhone, for instance. What group of consumers are purchasing this product? Why? Students, TiVo, a digital video recorder marketed by TiVo Inc., has been around for about 10 years. It is probably in the early or late majority stages. Cable television, on the other hand, is now appealing to laggers, whereas some new cell phones are now appealing to innovators and early adopters. Students, where are you on the curve? If you're a laggard, what have you recently purchased or have yet not purchased? I'd like for us to discuss new product introductions. The first one in the market has first mover advantages. Despite first mover advantages, pioneers often lose out to superior competitors. For example, DVD Walkmans have been taken over by Apple iPods. First movers must staunchly defend their territory. After establishing the market, they generally must switch to defender mode to fend off newcomers. Diffusion of innovation is the process by which the use of an innovation, whether a product or a service, spreads throughout a market group over time and over various categories of adopters. Thus, different products diffuse at different rates. Various factors increase the speed of diffusion of a new product, including the relative advantage, the compatibility, the observability, and the complexity and trialability. Students, why do some products diffuse more quickly than others? By applying the 4 criteria in the boxes. Students, what are the 5 groups on the diffusion of innovation curve? Innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. Secondly, what factors enhance the diffusion of a good or service? Relative advantage, compatibility, less complexity, and the more trialability of a product. This slide is designed to introduce the new product development process and the steps to follow. The steps are idea generation, concept testing, then to product development with the development of prototypes of the product. The 4th step is marketing testing, meaning testing the actual products in a few test markets. Fifthly, the product launch or full-scale commercialization of the product unfolds. The last step, the analysis of the performance of the new product, is evaluated, and then making appropriate modifications. Can you do this step-by-step process, students? If so, see if you can get your backing for your ideal and make money. Students, new ideas are hard to come up with. That's why I challenged you in the former slide. Can you generate ideas? Firms must constantly scan the environment looking for new product ideas. Depending on the company's strategy, they use different sources, from customer input to R&D consortia, which is an association of several business companies, licensing, outsourcing, to brainstorming, to competitors' products. Next, we must concept test. A concept is a brief written description of the product. Concepts are presented to potential buyers or users to gauge their reactions. Market research techniques discussed in Chapter 9 are used to test these concepts. A prototype allows consumers to interact physically with the product. Some prototypes, such as the concept cars revealed at the auto shows, never actually go into production. Pre-market tests are conducted by research firms such as AC Nielsen Basis 2. Because test marketing reveals a new product to competitors, it might be inappropriate to expose some new products this way. Students, think of some products that you think should not be subjected to test marketing. Why not? Answers: incremental improvements on existing products, such as a new flavor of a soda. Small niche products because they only appeal to a small market. And products that could easily be copied by the competition. Okay, it's now time for our product launch. Launching a new product is part art and part science. Sometimes the competition or plethora of new products is just too much. In this picture, each of these products offered unique benefits. Students, do you feel if each would be successful? Drink and Crunch is still only in a limited release, so its success is not yet known. Minute Maid Heartwise was introduced in 2003, has been extremely successful. Aquafresh Floss and Cap has been expanded to other Aquafresh lines, including whitening. Marketers cannot only celebrate success, but also must understand failure. The question of why a product fails is just as important as why another succeeded. An underperforming product may require further development. Time for us to check ourselves. What are the steps in the new product development process? First, they generate ideals for the product or service. Secondly, firms test their concepts by either describing the ideal of the new product or service to potential customers or showing them images of what the product would look like. Thirdly, the design process entails determining what the product or service will actually include and provide. Fourth, firms must test market their designs. Fifth, if everything goes well in the test market, the product's launched. Full-scale commercialization. Sixth, firms must evaluate the new product or service to determine its success. Second question, what are the different sources of new product ideas? Internal research and development, collaboration with other firms and institutions, licensed technologies from research-intensive firms, brainstorming, research competitors' product and services, and/or consumer research are all sources of new product ideas. I posted the product life cycle for you before my Chapter 1 lecture. Here's the product life cycle again. The product life cycle represents an important tool managers use to plan their marketing activities. Here we see the introduction, growth, maturity, and decline stages of the product itself. Understanding where your product is on the product life cycle is difficult. If a firm misdiagnoses the stage, it can mean trouble for the firm. Students, what happens to a product that is misdiagnosed as being in the decline stage? The answer is it will surely decline. What a travesty. Students, I am so grateful to bring to you my lecture on Chapter 12. Please take time and now review multiple slides on vocabulary. Your marketing vocabulary is growing extensively. Have a great day and thank you for listening.